All righty, yes, sir. We got some good news. Yes, it is happening now. All right, I'll grab it from two news agencies. First, we'll do with Fox 13 News. Yes, sir. Video shows arrest of bus driver stabbing suspect. Seattle police have arrested the suspect in Wednesday's deadly stabbing of 59-year-old King County Metro driver. Yeah, Sean Bin, or like, yeah. SPD confirmed to Fox 13 Seattle 53-year-old Richard Sitzlack has been taken into custody before 5 a.m. Saturday morning. On Thursday, SPD detectives identifies Sitzlack as the suspect. Yeah, here we go.
And thanks for joining us for the news at 5. I'm Alejandra Guzman. Seattle police arrested the man wanted in connection with the deadly stabbing of a Seattle Metro bus driver. Fox 13's Shira Matsuzawa joins us now with what we know about his arrest and reaction from the public community transit. That arrest comes after a manhunt was underway for 53-year-old Richard Sitzlack. The prosecutor's office says he was booked into jail just before 9:45 this morning.
Can you guys move this way for us, please? Get out.
After 3 days of searching and waiting,
You with the one with the green hoodie.
Seattle police say
Come over here with your hands up. You're not free to go.
they arrested Richard Sitzlack early Saturday morning.
Put your hands behind your back.
The 53-year-old was wanted in connection with the stabbing death of 59-year-old bus driver Sean Yim on Wednesday morning. Police say they received a tip that the suspect was riding the E-line. They say a Metro coach driver flagged down 2 patrol officers and told them they believe Sitzlack was sleeping in the back of the bus. Additional officers arrived on scene and arrested Sitzlack. Just hours after that arrest, it's quiet and calm near 3rd Avenue South and South Main Street where police arrested the 53-year-old.
This case is heartbreaking, and it's a terrible tragedy.
Casey McNerney with the King County Prosecuting Attorney's Office.
King County prosecutors have asked for probable cause, and the court has found it for murder and for assault. What happens next is investigators with Seattle Police complete their investigation, or at least to the point where they can refer it to us for a charging decision.
He says that could come as early as Monday or as late as Thursday. King County Metro General Manager Michelle Allison said in a statement that she wants to share her sincere gratitude to the heroic and swift actions of the operator and law enforcement for their diligent efforts. She also thanked the Metro employees for their continued compassion and support as they navigate this challenging time together, and thanked the riders and community members. As the victim's family and King County Metro continue to mourn Yim's death, Metro says the family asks for privacy to allow them to grieve. And Sitzlack could appear in court as early as Monday afternoon. In the meantime, a vigil is scheduled for 7 o'clock tonight to honor Sean. We will be there and bring it to you on the Fox 13 News at 10. In the news.
All right, this one's from Como. Here we go.
Right there. Stop. Turn around for me. Walk backward slowly towards me.
Developing tonight, the suspect wanted in Wednesday's stabbing death of a Metro bus driver, now in custody. As you see, he was arrested early this morning on a Metro bus. Good evening. I'm Michelle Esteban. Thanks for joining us. A judge found probable cause for murder in the 2nd degree. After days of searching, police arrested 53-year-old Richard Sitzlack near 3rd Avenue South and South Main in Seattle's University District just after 4 this morning. The driver reported he spotted him asleep on his bus. Como's Karina Vargas interviewed that bus driver for us today, and he explained how it all went down. Karina, what a quick-thinking driver here.
Yeah, Michelle, I mean, he tells me that it was a rush of emotions. He tells me that he was anxious and on edge and really wanted to make sure that the suspect was caught. And he tells me that he does feel some relief knowing that he's now behind bars. This video shows the moment Seattle police arrested Richard Sitzlack, and it was all thanks to the swift actions of Metro bus driver Timothy Nelson, who helped identify him.
They had taken off his hood and removed his face mask, and I recognized him immediately. Like, I had the police bulletin in my pocket for 2 days, doing my best just to remember what he looked like, any facial features, just what he was wearing, anything he was carrying. But like, I saw his face, I'm like, that's him.
Police say a witness reported to police that the suspect was seen riding the E-line. And as soon as Timothy got the description, he said he made the call after noticing him in the back of his bus.
He was asleep all the way in the back while all this was happening. He had no idea what was happening.
Timothy said he was both relieved but filled with anger about the murder of Sean Yim, who he says he grew close with.
He just was always really nice, always good with a joke or a quip or something like that, and just really caring.
Transit union leaders say it's been a hard few days knowing someone dangerous was roaming the streets. According to court records, Richard Sitzlack was arrested in November 2023 for the murder of his roommate. The prosecutors say there was not enough evidence at the time to disprove his claims of self-defense.
Anger. And our members had to go about a day and a half with no description, terrified to go to work, not knowing who to look for to help find him.
After this fatal stabbing, they hope it will be an eye-opener for change. The transit union is demanding safety changes now that start with more police.
We need to move now. We need to quit talking about it. I've been calling for 5 months to have a task force for transit safety in this area. I've talked to every politician in this area. It hasn't happened.
You know, it's not just about more safety against the driver. It's more passengers. I mean, keep in mind, remember it was about over a year ago, just literally weeks after the H line went live, a 17-year-old Asian guy shot an innocent passenger on the bus, mind his own business, not provoked, executed him. So yeah, it's not about driver safety, it's about passenger safety. There are times I ride the bus, you know, I don't feel that safe because you got combative airheads or hobos and junkies and, you know, assailants and transients. Especially they can be, you can be pipe heads, you know, shooting up and all strung as a kite or drunk as a skunk. Yeah. So like I said, it's about, you know, it's about safety, not for the driver but passenger as well too.
Now the union tells me that they want justice.
Yeah, and I'll tell you one thing too as well. I'll bring up a real quick story before I let this roll and get out of here. I was with Bailey, Glint, and we were catching the A line. We got up the 560 Sound Transit line. We were catching the A line because Bailey had to check into his hotel. It was down by, I think, 216th and Pack Highway. We got on the bus and didn't even make it 4 blocks because some drunkhead pipehead just started shouting at us. Glenn sat with the one seat, Bailey sat in the seat, and I went in the back. I was going to probably do because we're going to record a quick bus ride, but this crackhead pipehead started just attacking us. I don't know, he must have been drunk. You could tell he was drunk or high as a kite. Just started attacking us, started calling us names, berating us, calling us 3 Musketeers that we sting. He was looking at Glenn and Bailey, he was calling them homosexual fags, and told that we need to get off the bus because he's gonna get all shit like that. At that point, Glenn in the front told the bus driver, unfortunately, the bus driver can't do nothing about it. You know, there's nothing to do about it. I mean, what are you going to do? Kick the guy off the bus? Good luck with that. What if the guy was to attack the bus driver like what happened to Sean? So sometimes you don't chance it. And at that point, we just say, screw it. We'll just get off and we'll just get the next one. It's crazy.
And accountability. Sitzlack is being held at the King County Jail and is expected to appear in court as early as Monday afternoon. For now, reporting live in Seattle, Karina Vargas, KOMO News.
Karina, we appreciate the update there. Thanks very much. The arrest comes on the same day that transit union members held a candlelight vigils tonight to honor and remember slain bus driver Sean Yim. The vigil was held at the intersection of 15th Avenue and 41st Street in the University District where Yim was killed. More than 100 people gathered here tonight to remember him, along with members of the Amalgamated Transit Union, which represents transit operators in Seattle. Yim has been described as well-known and well-loved. He worked at Metro since 2015.
We need to be able to trust that we can get on the public transportation and go from Linwood now all the way out to Angle Lake.